Last year on Christmas, I traveled to Europe with my family, specifically to France, Italy, and Switzerland. Firstly, I went to France. Our team went to many famous places like the Eiffel Tower, Louvre Museum, and Seine River. Of course, these many places were fascinating to me. I felt the most impressive things in Paris were found on the streets. They were so interesting because it was so different from the street of Seoul. The buildings were so classical but also sensuous. Furthermore, the whole street made harmony with many cultural sets. After 3 days in Paris, I flew to Italy. I stayed almost 5 days in Italy because there were so many places to visit. I went to Rome, Venice, and Firenze. I think that Venice and the Vatican City are the most memorable and attractive places that I had ever visited. Venice is a floating city, so I had to take a boat to go there. It was so amazing to see that the buildings were a little bit submerged under the water. The next day, I went to the Vatican City. Because that day was Christmas Eve, people busily prepared for it. I was disappointed that I couldn't see the Pope. However, it was so impressive because the city itself was clean and beautiful as the blue sky of that day. Also, I went to a gelato store which is really famous. I was so glad when the clock said 무슨 맛을 드릴까요? Which means what flavor would you like to eat in Korean. Lastly, I drove across the border and went to Switzerland. I think that Switzerland is a country of nature because it has unscathed and pure nature. When I got there, the whole mountain was covered by snow. I went to Mount Jungfrau by train since the summit of the mountain was so high. But after I got there, I felt it was so amazing that I forgot dizziness. I saw two interesting sights. One was people skiing, hiking, and playing in the Jungfrau. I felt envy that they could play in such beautiful nature. I wish I had more time so that I could ski at there. Second, they sold lots of souvenirs and foods. When I saw the menu, I found ramen, the Korean spicy noodle. It was marvelous to see Korean food at summit of Jungfrau. Though it was pretty expensive, our family bought 3 because we wanted spicy food. It was the most unforgettable and funny experience during my trip. Thank you.